Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss circles, basic formulas of this chapter, mathematics 2B, right? So here the definition of the circle. The definition of the circle is here. A circle is a set of points in a plane such that there are equidistant from a fixed point lying in a plane. Here the figure is there. The fixed point C here we are taking, and P is a variable point, right? So here the fixed point is called the center, and the fixed distance in the sense CP is called as the radius. So this is the figure of the circle. So here we need to remember one thing: fixed point is the center and fixed distance is radius, right? So here next the circle figure is there like this, AB. In this AB we can call it as the diameter of the circle, and C is the midpoint. C is equal to midpoint of the line segment AB bar. So here we can take AB is equal to 2 times of the CB or 2 times of CA or 2 times of the radius, right? So here also we can call it as the diameter of the circle. AB is called it as the diameter of the circle. So in general we can take a formula. The equation of the circle with center A comma B is radius is R. The equation of the circle is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square, right? So here we can say this is what central form of the circle. We can say this one is what central form of a circle. When we can use this formula, in the sense center is given and radius is given, in that position we need to use this formula, right? If center is origin, here in general we are taking it as a comma b as the center now. So center is origin, right? This equation will reduce to like this: x minus a whole square plus x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to r square. Instead of a and b we are writing it as 0 comma 0. So this goes to x square plus y square is equal to r square. This is the what standard form of the circle. This is what we can say this as what standard form. Standard form of the circle, right? So x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square. This is what central form. If the center is origin, then we can say x square plus y square is equal to r square. This is which form? This form is called it as standard form of the circle. So next one is the general form of the circle. So general form is what? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. This is called it as what? General form, equation of the general form of the circle. In this condition, center is minus g comma minus f, and we can take radius r is equals to root over g square plus f square minus c. So here we did 3 formulas. First one is what? Central form. Again I am writing all those. First one I am writing it as central form. What is central form? Central form is in the form of x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square. In this condition, center is what? A comma b, and r is equal to radius. Okay. And second one, this is first one, and second one is what? Standard form. So here standard form is x square plus y square is equal to r square. In this case, center is 0, 0 and radius is r only. And coming to the third one is what? General form. Coming to the third one, which is general form. The general form is in the form of x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. In this condition, center we can take it as minus g comma minus f, and r is equals to radius, r is equal to root over g square plus f square minus c. Right. Next, coming the formula is extremities of the diameter of the circle. So here the equation of the circle whose extremities of diameter are x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is the formula is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. This also we can write in general x square plus y square minus x into x1 plus x2 minus y into y1 plus y2 plus x1 x2 plus y1 y2 is equal to 0. This is the formula. So equation of the diameter of the circle, x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the extremities. Then the formula is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. Or this also can be written as x square plus y square minus x into x1 plus x2 minus y into y1 plus y2 plus x1 x2 plus y1 y2 is equal to 0. In this page we have 4 formulas. One is central form, and second one is in standard form, third one is in general form, and fourth one is in extremities of the diameter of the circle. Okay, right. Now, so here we are taking here parametric equations of the circles. So here previously we have equation of a circle in central formula. That one we are taking it as x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square. So here if you take center as x1 comma y1, nothing will happen. So if you take center here x1 comma y1, that equation will become x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square is equal to r square into 1, radius r square into 1. This one I can write in trigonometric identity values, cos square theta plus sin square theta. Right. This is equal to r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. Compare with this x minus x1 whole square, compare with this y minus y1 whole square. So here x minus x1 whole square is equal to r square cos square theta, implies x minus x1 is equal to r cos theta, right? So implies x is equal to x1 plus r cos theta. That only here we have x is equal to x1 plus r cos theta. Similarly, if you take y minus y1 whole square is equal to r square sin square theta. In that condition, you take it as y is equal to y1 plus r sin theta. Right? So here we can take that those are the parametric values. In that condition, x1 comma y1 be the center and r be the radius. So here always theta is a parameter lies in between 0 to 360 degrees. Right? So that also we can take in like this. Any point on the circle here, we can take x is equal to x1 plus r cos theta and y is equal to y1 plus r sin theta. So that equation is there in central form. If the equation is there in general form, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. If the equation of the circle is there in general form, we can take parametric values are x is equal to minus g plus r cos theta and y is equals to minus f plus r sin theta. Okay, right. In all the cases, r is equal to radius. That is nothing but root over g square plus f square minus c. When it is in the sense that is there in general form. Okay, right. So if any point, if you take x comma y, we can take x value as minus g plus r cos theta and y value as we can take it minus f plus r sin theta. If the center is origin, center is nothing but minus g comma minus f, that is there in origin, we can take first value as 0, right? That goes to r cos theta and f is also 0, that goes to r sin theta. So here we can take x is r cos theta and y is r sin theta. Next, one of the important point in this, if a pair of straight line, the second order non-homogeneous equation in x and y, that is a pair of straight line. That is a pair of straight line. A pair of straight line ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0 represents a circle if and only first condition a is equal to b, in the sense coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square and those is not equals to 0. And second condition is coefficient of xy term is 0. Coefficient of xy term is 0 and always radius is greater than or equal to 0. G square plus f square minus ac is greater than or equal to 0 in this condition. Okay, na? Right. So here we are taking notations. Here we are taking notation. Notation in the sense general equation of the circle. Here I am taking s is equal to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. General equation of the circle here I am taking. And one more point here, I am taking a point P, x1 comma y1. Here I am taking a point P, x1 comma y1. So this point P, s1, if you take s1, this reduced to, s1 is reduced to x1 plus y1. X square is replaced as xx1 and y square is replaced as y1. And here one more thing, 2gx is there. That 2gx we are splitting it as g of x plus x1. Again same thing, 2fy. 2fy also can be written as f of y plus y1 plus c. So that is our here s1. So s1 is nothing but xx1 plus y1 plus g of x plus x1 plus f of y plus y1 plus c. Next formula is s11. S11 in the sense, instead of x write x1, instead of x write x1 and instead of y write y1. So that can goes to x1 square plus y1 square, right, plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c. So here this is nothing but x1 square and this is nothing but y1 square, right, 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c. So here the formula is x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c. This is the formula notation for S11. Okay, right. Now, here go for S12. Here already I have taken S. S is equal to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c, right? So here I am taking S12. S12 can be written as x1 x2, x square is replaced as x1 x2 plus y square is replaced as y1 by 2 plus g of x1 plus x2 and plus f of y1 plus y2 plus c. That is what S12, right? Similarly, S12 is equal to S21. In the sense, S21 also can be written as x2 x1 plus y2 y1 plus g of same thing x1 plus x2 plus f of same thing y1 plus y2 plus c. So here we can conclude S21 is equal to S12. And same thing here, S22. Previously we have done S11, right? Same thing here, S22. S22 is x2 square plus y2 square plus 2gx2 plus 2fy2 plus c. This is what S22. Okay, this can be written as x2 square and this can be written as y2 square 2gx2 plus 2fy2 plus c, right? Next, so here S11 can be written as S of x1 by 1 or S1 of x1 by 1. S12 is also same thing, S1 of x2 by 2 or S2 of x1 by 1, both are same. So in general, if you take S is equal to 0, this is the equation of a circle in general form, right? And if the circle passes through origin, if the circle passes through origin, in this condition, constant is eliminated. So that is reduced to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy is equal to 0. If a circle equation passes through origin, so that is constant is eliminated, right? In this next condition, if the center of the circle lies on x-axis, then f coordinate is 0, right? So here the figure is like this. If the center of the circle lies on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. Obviously, if a circle lies on x-axis, y coordinate of the center is 0. So that formula goes to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus c is equal to 0. Equation of the circle, if its center lies on x-axis, is the formula x square plus y square plus 2gx plus c is equal to 0. So same thing here for y-axis. If the center of the circle, general equation x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0 lies on y-axis, obviously center of x coordinate is 0. The equation goes to x square plus y square plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. If a equation of the circle whose center lies on y-axis is x center is 0, remaining will be there. X square plus y square plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Right. So here next condition. Right. Here next condition. Two or more circles said to be concentric if their centers are same. Concentric in the sense, we can say general, having the same center with different radius. Having the same center with different radius, then we can say those are the concentric circles. So example for the concentric circles are ripples. So like this we can take ripples. If you take center, like here is there. If you take center this one, we can take like this. These are all goes to ripples of the circles, right? We can say those are the concentric circles. Concentric circles means what? Having the same center. Here I am writing, or here I can write. Having the same center, having same center with different radius. Having the same center with a different radius, we can call it as the concentric circles. In the sense, concentric circles is differ by a constant only. Concentric circles differ by a constant only, right? Next point. If the radius of the circle is 1, then we can say that is a unit circle. Radius of the circle is 1, we can say that is what? Unit circle. Next, if the circles intersects x-axis at P and Q, then PQ is called the x-intercept. PQ is called as the x-intercept. Here that figure shows, here P touches x-axis and Q touches x-axis of the circle, right? Here we can say this PQ is what? Here we can say this PQ is the length of the x-intercept. Here we can say PQ as the length of the x-intercept, right? Here also the same thing. Here PQ is there. Here PQ we can take it as what? Length of the x-intercept. Okay na? Right. Now here same thing for y-intercept. And here one more formula is there. That formula is length of x-intercept formula of the circle in general. Formula is what? 2 root g square minus c, right? In general, previously we have done formula. Equation of a circle touches x-axis. Equation of a circle touches x-axis in the sense, in that condition, y-coordinate is 0. So here, y-coordinate in the sense, center of the y-coordinate. Center of the y-coordinate is 0. So that equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus c only remains. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus c only remains. So here we are finding the radius. That is nothing but g square minus c. Length here I am taking. So length, if it is goes to 2 root g square minus c. Length of the x-intercept goes to 2 root g square minus c. Similarly, we can go for y-axis also, right? So if the next one more formula here is there, if the x-axis touches the circle, in the sense x-axis touches the circle, in the sense length of x-intercept is 0. X-axis touches the circle, length of x-intercept is 0, or we can take length of the chord PQ is 0. So here already we have taken length of x-intercept or length of the chord is 2 root g square minus c, that is equals to 0. That is nothing but squaring on both sides, we are getting g square is equals to c, right? So the condition is, if the circle touches x-axis and length of x-intercept is 0, touches x-axis and length of x-intercept is 0 to 0, g square minus c is equal to 0, we can take that is what? G square is equals to c. Similarly, we can go for y-intercept, 2 root f square minus c. Okay, same thing here. If it touches y-axis, f square minus c will become 0, implies f square is equal to c. This is the condition. Alright, now go for the next formula. Right. So here just now we discussed, if the y-axis touches the circle, so length of y-intercept is 0, that is nothing but 2 root f square minus c is 0. So f square is equals to, see, this is the concept for that. Okay, and this is for touches x-axis figure, and this is touches y-axis figure. Okay, now so here if A and B are two distinct points on a circle, then the line AB through A and B is called a secant line. Secant line here, this AB touches circle in two distinct points, right? So this is extended line. So we can say this is a secant line. If AB as the end points, here we are seeing that also in the figure, AB as the end points, then we can say line segment AB is called chord. A chord is extended, that line goes to secant. A chord is extended, that line goes to secant. A chord is not extended, that is nothing but end points, that also we can call it as line segment, that is called a chord, right? A chord in the sense line segment, a chord extended if that goes to a secant line, right? So here general equation of the circle is there, and S1 is also notation, previously we did it. Okay, right. So here one example question. If x is given x square plus y square plus 3x minus 5y plus 9, and a point is given x1 y1 minus 2 comma 3, he is asking to find S1. So he calculated it as S1, right? And here formula, S1 formula already we remembered, that one I am writing here. S1 is equal to xx1 plus yy1 plus g of x plus x1 plus f of y plus y1 plus c. Here 2g we can calculate it as 3, right? 2g value is 3, implies g is equal to 3 by 2, and 2f here we have, that is minus 5, implies f is equal to minus 5 by 2, and x1 comma y1, x1 is minus 2, y1 is 3, right? Substitute in this formula, we are getting this, and the simplification is done like this. Okay, so next one more thing here, he is calculating it as S11. So S11 formula already previously we did. So this also can be written as what? X1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c. That is what? S11. So in that same question, he is substituting x1 value and y1 value here. He is getting numerical value 1. So here S1 is a first degree equation in x and y. In the sense here xy terms are there power 1. So we can take in degree x and y as in 1. S11 is a new real number. Here S11 is a real number. Here we got 1. Right. So next condition important here. While writing S1 or S11, first we write S is equal to 0 in the standard form. That is if the circle is like this. Right, whenever we are looking the question coefficient of x square and y square, immediately we need to divide with the coefficients. Here coefficient of x square and y square should be same, first condition, and we need to divide with 3 entirely. So here I did like this. After that I am taking S11. So here 2g is equal to 4 by 3. We can take g is equal to 2 by 3. And 2f here 5 by 3, and f is equal to 5 by 6. In general formula of S1 we have xx1 plus yy1, right? In that you can substitute here. Okay. Next here position of a point with respect to a circle. So here we need to remember one thing. We need to take the given circle equation as in S form and substitute that point P x1 comma y1 in that circle, right? So indirectly we need to find S11. What is S11 formula? is equal to x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c. In this formula, we need to substitute x1 comma y1. x1 comma y1. So, if s11 value, if you get a numerical value s11 is less than 0, we can say that point is an interior of the circle. And if s11 is equal to 0, we can say that point is there on the circle. And if s11 is greater than 0, we can say that point is a exterior point of the circle, right? So here we can see the figure. If point P interior, in the sense s11 value, numerical value, which is negative, less than 0 in the sense which is negative, that one we can take it as inside the circle. And here if a point P s11 is equal to 0, from that figure we can see on the circle. And if point P s11 lies outside the circle, numerical value s11, if it is greater than 0, in the sense that is positive, that point is there in outside the circle. Okay, thank you. We will see the next few definitions, few important formula in next video. Okay, thank you.